Hello, welcome to the Gunpla Network. I'm your host 𝚂𝚑𝚗𝚗, and we're going to be continuing coverage of the Delta Plus line, this time stepping up from the high grade series into the master grade realm. This is the master grade Delta Plus model kit. It was released in 2011 and sells for a suggested yen price of 4,950 yen. It is a truly impressive transformable model kit based on the mobile suit, the Delta Plus. The box art has it severing the hands of an enemy mobile suit. And if we look at this side, we'll see some of the gimmicks and accessories for the kit. We see figures of Riddhe and Audrey, or spoiler alert, that's actually Minerva. And some of the other things that the kit does, the shield moving around, the eyes. There's some different eye stickers, some of the inner frame bits, and a nice shot of the kit with no panel lining or painting straight out of the box next to the runners. Anytime you see this shot on a master grade box, that is the kit sans paint or detail work. Moving around to the other side, we see some shots of the Wave Rider mode and the graphic demonstrating that it is a transformable mobile suit. This is fully transformable, not a parts former, although you do need one part, I believe, to make the transformation a success. The transformation sequence very much looking like the Zeta Gundam, upon which this is kind of loosely based, that whole 𝚂𝚒𝚗𝚗𝚗 Delta, Delta Plus, Zeta, Methys, whole line. I've gone over it ad nauseum, and some of the joint parts. Before we open up the box, I'd like to mention our sponsor for this video. It is Canadian Gundam. Make sure you go to CanadianGundam.com and use the coupon code Gunpla Network when you check out. You can save 10% on your entire order. Let them know that you heard of them here and continue to feed your addiction. They have all kinds of Gunpla, all kinds of accessories, paints, anything you need to enjoy this hobby. You can find it at CanadianGundam.com. All right, back to the unboxing. So let's take a look at all of the runners inside. We're going to have some plastic bags here. So I guess we should count them. Is that what we do? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot of gray here. 5. That's the multicolor runner. 6, 7, 8 bags of parts and 1 instruction manual. So a pretty average mobile suit, or master grade of a mobile suit. How about that? Nice recovery. Good job, Zeta. Not a crazy number of parts, but not super simple either. So let's take a look at these runners. This is the E runner. You get a copy of that. A lot of leg parts here. That annoying little piece on the back that you always have to fight with these Delta Plus model kits. Some parts for the shoulders. Some other, there you can see the kneecap there on the left. These parts here for the exposed 𝚂𝚒𝚗𝚗𝚗 style ankle bits and shin parts. One of my favorite design elements of this line of mobile suits. 2 D runners. And contained on the D runners some forearm pieces that are very interesting looking, and some other shoulder arm bits, pieces for the edges of the shoulder there, the giant wing binder pieces on the back. Now, one thing you'll notice about this kit is that some of these gates are rather large. This is 2011, so we're looking at 9 years ago or so. And a lot of these gates are very big, and some of the nub marks are going to be a little tricky to remove, I would imagine. Another duplicate runner, this time the J runner in ABS plastic. So whether or not you're a fan of ABS plastic, let it be known that this kit's inner frame has a lot of ABS in it. A nice addition for sturdiness, not so great for painting, so take it as it is. Some inner frame parts for the forearm. Here you looks like some sliding pieces there for some of the transformation and maybe some extra articulation, some cool sliding armor. Always appreciated in a master grade model kit. Duplicate eye runners, also ABS plastic, also inner frame. Giant leg pieces there on the right hand side. Definitely demonstrating the fact that this mobile suit was designed by 𝚂𝚒𝚗𝚗 and his affinity for long-legged mobile suits. Some parts here for the hips. Looks like they're going to be ball socket hips. A little disappointing, but when you have a fully transformable mobile suit, you have to make concessions somewhere. So it looks like the hips are going to be part of that. A big old K runner of polycaps. 2.0 it says there. I would guess, oh man, I should have looked at this. Probably the Zeta Gundam 2.0. I'll put a little note here to make sure if I'm correct or not. The C Runner has a lot of the binder Wave Rider pieces for it. Giant pieces coupled with some very, very small pieces for your different pilot. A seated Riddhe Marcenas, a standing Riddhe Marcenas, and a standing Audrey. Audrey coming with this kit is very interesting considering the choices that she makes in the show, but, you know, whatever. If you want an Audrey figure, this is the kit to get it with. Parts for the shield here, and some more binder pieces. I love the shape of the shield on the Delta Plus, and the cutouts with the grenade launchers and beam sabers poking through is just a design element I also really appreciate about this mobile suit. So it's cool to see that represented in plastic. The B Runner, some parts for the head, and some more parts for the legs. The almost V-fin kind of crown piece there, and some other pieces for the top of the head. The lower leg looks like you're going to have some nice vents poking through here and there, some cutouts for that master grade detail, back skirt armor, and what little front skirt there is. It looks like it's very intricate though for being so small. Vestigial front skirt, you might say. So we have foil stickers, 2 different ones for the eyes of note, some dry transfer stickers there, and some regular marking seals with like the Londo bell and some numbers. You get the nice Delta project logo there, and the only multicolor runner in the entire kit, the A Runner, so molded in some gray and some purpley blue. I have noticed at unboxing this that the armor pieces that are more like a lavender gray on the high grade are more of just a straight gray. There's a lot less lavender than those other gray pieces, and then these parts here are very bluish purple, and then some nice white piping here. Parts for the beam sabers, parts for those little grenade launchers, little trim bits all over the place. Nice to be not using stickers to accomplish that look like the high grades do. So that'll be a refreshing change for the master grade. So here's the H Runner. This is the only duplicate runner on this kit. This is the beam rifle from the master grade 𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘, released 1 year prior to the Delta Plus. So this is the only runner that is not unique to the master grade Delta Plus, other than the polycap runner. I'm sorry, I forgot about that one. The F Runner, molded in ABS plastic here. A lot of the hip parts and looks like hand pieces. Very interesting combination there. Some hydraulic pieces, nice. An action base adapter looks like there. And it looks like the hips are going to be those clip together, flip apart ones. And the Zeta 2.0. Oh man, people really do not like those parts, and they can be quite tricky. So we'll see how that looks in the review and how that operates. Here we're looking at the G Runner, another ABS inner frame runner. A lot of exposed inner frame on the Delta Plus, so it's nice to have all this detail molded in for the master grade line. So you're going to be able to show off that detail. Oh, I guess this is a duplicate runner. The beam saber effect parts, although molded in a nice pale blue color. I like that. So let's take a look at the manual. The same image from the box art, and the lineage of the Delta Plus, and there's the Memphis. Anyway, some more Delta Plus lineage. Zeta Gundam, the Zeta Plus is in there, the Sentinel version of Zeta Plus, Rizel, all kinds of stuff goes into the crossbreeding for all of these late UC transformable Zeta type mobile suits. I love them all. I love every single one of them. So you have all the parts, explanations on how to assemble master grades. This is before they put a lot of the English in the manual, so you're going to see a lot of Japanese in here, unfortunately. So all this story you're going to have to translate on your own, although, man, I really hope that you've seen Unicorn if you've decided to pick up this master grade. Some painting guides showing off other master grades in the line, the Zeta Plus, the Zeta 2.0. And some more gimmicks highlighted on the outside of the box. Not a lot new here on the splash pages. It's a little unfortunate. I do like to see more things on these splash pages than just rehashes of the box art, but whatever, it is what it is. And we're moving along. I wanted to show off the transformation sequence because it is, wow, it is super complex. There's probably just about as many pages devoted to how to transform the Delta Plus as there are to build the Delta Plus. So if you like transforming stuff, you're going to love this kit because it really can transform. And your traditional sticker sheet application guide and some more shots on the back of the manual. So that's it for the Delta Plus Master Grade. I will assemble this quickly as I possibly can and get you a review. I'm trying to catch up. I got a little behind there, some big gaps, real life stuff, you know how it is. But the review should be coming very shortly, and look forward to that. Make sure you subscribe to the Gunpla Network. Make sure you check out thegunplanetwork.com for the latest news and notes. Check out Facebook, check out Instagram, all those things. And as always, keep building, everyone. See you next time.